Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Okay, so when my friend Leah decided that she wanted to do this Bible challenge in an attempt to sort of, I guess, counteract some of the political garbage or whatever that just inundates the internet and Facebook and all of those places, we decided to do this starting last week. Now, at first, she was going to do it live, using the whole Facebook Live and that sort of thing. But she decided that, okay, maybe some people are camera shy, so better not do that. So we went ahead and did printed posts, just typing. Well, I just decided, well, maybe I want to just put down a record of the first installment and going forward. She's probably going to post the second installment today. But the first one was about Moses. And I'm sure lately people have been asking, what the heck is this lady posting lately? Not Leah, but me. I'm sure some people are ready to kick me out of church and all that. So my first challenge question was related to the fact that God buried Moses and that there must have been some significance regarding the later reference that the book of Jude made to Satan and the archangel Michael disputing over his body. Well, if anybody's been following any of my posts, that's just one of the questions I've been having concerning certain parts of the Bible that we just tend to skim over. So far there's been no real answer to that question other than the possible idea that perhaps his body was preserved by God and protected by the archangel because of the later appearance at the Mount of Transfiguration. Maybe the purpose of having the body was to appear there. But I don't know, because God is God, and if he wanted to do something to create a whole new body, I imagine he could. So I don't know if we've come to any particular conclusion as to the answer for that one. But the point is, the reason I brought up such a crazy question is because, well, as I said, I've been questioning many things. And I guess you could say I've come to the conclusion that when you look at the early believers and then you look at later church history and down through the reformers and up to the present time, and you realize there's been a reawakening of people trying to go back and understand how the believers may have thought. In other words, what their mindset was. So basically, these early believers were Hebrews. I do apologize. It's kind of hard to encapsulate everything you've been learning for months and years into something, and I really don't know how to use some of the visual aids, charts, things to make scripture appear. But I just encourage everybody to take a look at some of the things I've been exploring. I don't make any secret out of what I watch and what I put on my liked list, and so just explore. That's the only thing I challenge everybody, is just to explore and see whether some of these things that some of these people are saying might be so. Have we been deceived down through the centuries? And if so, once the truth is put before us, what is our responsibility? Do we want to be trapped by denominational deception? Or do we want to do what God wanted us to do all along? And I think I'm realizing that, Jesus says his commands are not burdensome. And as I said in my typed post on Facebook, in the ensuing comments, I think it would be fun to observe the biblical feasts. And so the comments didn't really follow too closely with the question. We kind of diverged and went off into what it means to serve God and be a disciple and all that. Anyway, that's my challenge. Test everything, as one guy says, and don't be afraid to face the truth that maybe, just maybe, we might have been deceived. That's all. Okay, so Leah, I'm looking forward to installment number 2. Bring it on.
Camera chooser. Stop recording.